Hello, I'm Bill Cornforth, theater teacher at William Park High School, welcoming you to the 2020-2021 production of A Class Act, performed during January 2021. Well, what is a class act? A class act is an annual production at William Park High School. It is a collage of short plays, monologues, a few songs, performed by the students in our acting classes, hence a class act. With almost all of the plays and monologues written by our students. It is a production where our acting students can show off their class projects to a supportive audience. Normally, a class act is performed in the Phyllis A. Beneke Theater. But this has been the year of the coronavirus, COVID-19. It's been the year of social distancing, masks, quarantines, the shutting down of businesses and restaurants. Most theaters in our country, including Broadway, have been dark for over 10 months. In schools, we have had mainly virtual online learning. We don't have a class act in the Beneke Theater this year because students have not been to Wheeling Park High School for months. So how did we construct a class act this year? Like the freshman play and fall play this year, we recorded a virtual production. Since they cannot be in the same place, our students recorded from their homes. So even students who are in the same duo scene together, which would be the same setting in the background, they're recording from their own homes that have different backgrounds. Since they cannot be in the same place, well, they recorded from their living rooms, their basements, wherever their computers were. We trust the audience will use their imaginations. A special recognition to Eliza Aulick, Aaliyah Pelly, and most particularly Joey Carter for their editing contributions. And congratulations to all our student actors who wrote, rehearsed, and performed this year's pandemic version of A Class Act. Despite all this year's restrictions, theater is alive at Wheeling Park High School. Enjoy the production.
Hey, I'm home. Sorry I'm late.
It's fine. Just don't be late tomorrow, because...
Game night! How many more of those are we gonna have? You know I love Grandma and Papa, but I miss my Saturday nights.
Oh, gee, I don't know. Your mother wanted to keep the tradition alive.
I know, I have fun, I do, but, the girls are getting together tomorrow night, and I told them no, of course.
Well, why don't you invite them over?
Oh, no, that's okay. They like doing their own thing. Thanks, though.
Okay. How was school today?
Don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. What do you want for dinner?
I don't care. I'm not really hungry. I stopped at Mugshots after school and got a coffee and a muffin.
I was thinking that we could order some pizza.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You seem like you're in a pretty good mood for don't want to talk about it.
I had time to cool off. That's why I'm late. I was frustrated, so we went to get a coffee and a muffin after school.
We? Frustrated about what?
Yeah, me and Noah. And there was this big argument today in history class. The slave patrol.
The what?
The slave patrol. They would go around and catch enslaved people who ran away. Basically, it's how the police started. Like the law enforcement that we have today evolved from the slave patrol.
Cool.
No, not cool. The slave patrol wasn't well regulated, so they treated slaves really badly.
Yikes. Makes you wonder why anyone would want to run away.
Dad, you're missing the point. The point is that the police evolved from the slave patrol. That's why we have so many problems between the police and black people.
Honey, the police don't hassle innocent people.
Yes, they do. Look at George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor.
I know this gets a lot of attention in the media today, and I agree, there are some bad outcomes, but, George Floyd was drunk in public, and he resisted arrest. The cops were called on by the store clerk, and then he resisted arrest and got shot.
The point is that police kill black people unjustifiably. And that's why people started saying ACAB.
Hey, don't be one of those kids.
What do you mean?
One of those all cops are bad kids. Don't say that.
It's all cops are bastards.
Emma, just because somebody works for the police doesn't make them a bad person. Well, what about Uncle Ron, huh? Is he a bad person because he works for the police?
No. All cops are bastards mean they work for a bastardized system.
Well, that's just silly.
No, it isn't, Dad. Innocent black people are getting murdered.
They're not innocent. If you look into their backs, they have criminal backgrounds and activities.
You don't understand what I'm trying to...
I understand fine. You are a 17-year-old girl who has no idea how this world works. All this talk is kids from your generation thinking that they know better than everybody else. Hey, nothing is going to change just because you post a few pictures on Instaface or whatever. So, you went to get coffee with Noah?
Yeah,
Do I know Noah?
I doubt it. He transferred here like a few weeks ago.
Oh, was he one of the ones arguing with you?
No, he was the only one on my side.
So he thinks all cops are bad then too, huh?
Bastards. But yeah, of course he does.
Why, of course.
Because he's black.
Oh,
Yeah.
huh.
What?
Nothing, that's fine.
What's fine?
It's fine that you went to go get coffee.
I know. I get coffee with friends all the time.
I know. That's what I said.
No, you said, huh.
What?
You reacted like it was odd or different, and I'm saying I get coffee with friends all the time. Last week, twice, I got coffee with Max after school, and you didn't, huh.
But I know Max.
So it's not the fact that it was with a black guy?
No, I don't care who you get coffee with.
Obviously.
No, I think it's fine that you have a black friend.
Okay.
You're just friends, right?
As of now, yes.
Is that going to change?
I mean, I don't think so, but I guess I don't know. Why?
Nothing. It's just... do you even know this kid? I mean, you said he moved here, what, like 2 weeks ago?
Something like that, yeah. And yeah, I know him. I mean, I know that he is nice and funny and the only kid my age with a moral compass.
Where is he from?
Cleveland.
No, I mean, where does he live now?
At, like, 20th Street or something?
20th Street?
Yeah, I think so.
Now, isn't that the rougher part of town?
I don't know, I guess.
Do your friends know you went out with Noah?
No, it was kind of a last minute thing, and I didn't really talk to anybody on the way home, so
What would they say?
I don't think they would care.
Not even Jenna?
Well, Jen wouldn't care if I dated someone who wasn't white. I mean, she probably wouldn't want to hang out with someone like Middle Eastern or something, but I mean, would she date Noah? No. Would she judge me if I dated Noah? Probably silently, but who cares? If someone in my life is disappointed because I date someone who isn't white and doesn't like them solely for that reason, I'll drop them.
Drop them?
Yeah, like, get rid of them, stop hanging around them.
Oh, don't say that around your grandparents.
What?
I don't think Grandma would approve of you dating a black guy.
Are you serious? What about Papa?
He wouldn't like it, but, he would keep quiet about it. He wouldn't be upset with you, just concerned for you.
But Grandma?
Do you want to date this guy, or is that just some thing you're saying?
This isn't about Noah. This is the principle of the thing.
I think your grandmother would be pretty upset.
She would be fine.
She would not.
She could live with it.
But she shouldn't have to. Think about everything that she's done for us, for you.
But
No buts, Emma. If she weren't there for us after your mother died, I don't know what we would have done.
I understand that. I do. But blatant racism isn't something that we can just overlook.
She was raised in a different generation.
That's not an excuse. We have to hold people accountable or nothing will change.
You think forcing your ideas on an 80-year-old woman is the right way to go about this?
Well, no, but
But what?
these aren't political opinions. This is about human rights.
This is about you dating a black guy.
Okay, well, maybe the specific conversation is, but when it comes down to it, it's about white people thinking that they're better because of their skin color.
Your grandmother does not think less of black people.
Oh, really?
No! She has a black friend. You've met her. You know that.
But she'd fall over dead if I dated a black guy.
Dating somebody versus being friends with them are different.
How?
If you're just friends with somebody, you wouldn't have to go over to their house.
What's wrong with going to their house?
Nothing. It's just different. I'm sure she doesn't think black people are the most trustworthy people. They lie, they steal, they cheat. Maybe he wouldn't be faithful. Maybe he would hurt you.
Do you?
What?
I mean, she raised you. Do you agree with her?
I wouldn't say that. About all of them.
Them.
You know what I mean.
Have you ever told her that before?
What?
Have you ever talked to her about it before? About what you think?
Well, no. See, I was raised to treat people with respect, as were you.
Am I being disrespectful right now?
Well, no. But,
So having a conversation about this can be done in a way that is respectful.
yes.
But you haven't done that. So why not?
It just never came up.
That's not true.
It is.
It's not. You're telling me in your 52 years of life, you've never got the opportunity to have that
You
conversation.
know how stuck in her ways she is. There's nothing I could say that would change her mind.
But you don't know that.
Yes, I do.
You've never tried, though. There's no way you can say that because you've never even attempted to start this conversation, so why not?
Because it's just not worth it, Emma. It isn't worth the anger and the awkward tension and the weird visits after that.
But things have to change. Stepping on people's feet is necessary if we want things to get better.
Not your grandmother's, period. End of discussion. You will never date a black guy for as long as your grandmother is alive.
Can I just ask one more question?
Yes.
If Grandma weren't around, would I be allowed to go out with him?
A room. That's where I'm at. A room. A room with healing wallpaper. A clock ticking endlessly. I can't stop it. It just keeps ticking. With every tick is a second gone. A single second of my life. One tick on its own, that's not much. But it's all the ticks. Just ticking. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Over and over again. I've tried to stop it. I can't. A room. That's where I'm at. A room with a single window and a crumbling roof. The window is the only source of light in this dark, miserable place. I look out the window at the lush forest outside, longing to be out there with animals, with the wind, with the warm sun. I can't wait to get out of this room, to be free. Every time the sun goes down, the room gets cold and dark, with the ticking to keep me company. A room. That's where I'm at. A room. A room with a new hole in the wall. Wait. A hole? It's big enough. I can finally escape. I can finally... What is this place? This isn't the lush forest I could see from my window. This is a barren desert. My room. Where'd it go? How will I survive in this barren landscape? Where will I go? What will I do? Why can't I go back to my room? Barren landscape. That's where I'm at. A barren landscape. Tick, tock, tick, tock. I can still hear it. Tick, tock.
Can I just throw it away?
No. Your life depends on this, you know.
That's why I want to throw it away.
John, please.
Fine.
Thank you.
I don't want to be a part of history tonight.
I know. They do say it's an honor to fight.
What they mean is it's an honor to die. And they're alive to be able to say that.
My dad always raised me to honor our soldiers.
Soldiers don't get honor when people don't think we're supposed to be in the war.
I'll honor you. I always have.
I'm not even going yet. Jesus, Mary. Thanks for sending me off before I even have to go.
I'm not sending you off. I just don't think it would be the worst thing for you to go over there. I mean, I get no honor washing dishes and keeping the kids in line.
I told you, Mary, there's no honor in fighting. There's honor in death. And to be honest, I don't want to die yet.
So what do you think it means for us if you do have to go over there?
I guess I'll just fight and be back when I get back. I really haven't thought about it that much, to be honest.
From what I've heard, Vietnam is a scary place. Do you think you're ready?
I don't think anyone's ready. Not me, not the neighbor, not my friends. Nobody. The protests show that.
Do you think you'll get picked?
I sure hope not.
Are you worried?
I'm more worried about what that paper's gonna say.
All right, calm down. Let's just start reading.
Here we go. The draft lottery. A live report of tonight's picking of the first days of the draft. Congressman Maherney is representing the United States Military Affairs Committee of the House, and he is also a senior Republican president who has looked over the Selective Service system. He has been asked to choose the first number. The first number is September 14th. How great! The first number.
Honey, no.
No, this is just amazing. As if my life has never hit me down before, the Lord God has decided to send me first into the gunfire.
John, it's going to be okay.
What am I supposed to do now? Get up for work in the morning knowing in a couple of weeks I'm going to get sent away anyhow?
Life doesn't have to end just because you're going away. There's more to life than just being here.
Yeah, you can say that. Because you don't have to go and get shot in the chest in a war we shouldn't even be in. American soldiers beating innocent children to death, bombing villages that have nothing to do with the war. We're sending our men over there to die, and we don't even have a clue why we're there in the first place.
I'm just trying to help, John. I love you, and I'm not gonna sit here and have my last possible moments with you destroyed.
So now you're just expecting my death, huh? Or are you just trying to get out of this marriage?
John, listen, please. I love you and I don't know what's going to happen, but we can't just sit here and start accusing each other of stuff that we know isn't true.
I know, I'm just scared.
So am I.
I'll be better. I have to figure it out.
That's what I'm here for.
Promise you won't find somebody else until you've got my death certificate?
Not funny.
I know. I know.
I love you.
I love you too.
Mr. Montgomery,
Yes?
are you trying to sneak into my classroom?
No.
Looks to me like you are.
Oh, does it?
Undoubtedly. Are you going to have a seat?
Can I?
Of course. Who am I to deny the youth of today a seat? What kind of person would I be if I just let you crouch there? What kind of cruel human being if I let you squat for the whole entire class?
That a yes?
Sit. What time is it, Mr. Montgomery?
I don't know.
Well, look at the clock. We're very lucky to have been provided with timepieces in every single classroom. The time, please.
10 o'clock?
Look closer, please. What time is it?
10:02?
10:02. Very precise. Thank you. And what makes you think you can waltz into my classroom at 10:02?
I just wanted to.
You wanted something? Someone called the presses. A teenager wanted something. That's never happened before. What about me? What about what I want? What do I want, Mr. Montgomery?
I don't know.
I don't know. Pathetic. Mr. Montgomery, you have waltzed into my classroom at 10:02 in the morning. Can you please tell me what time class starts?
Miss Smith, if you just let
What
me.
time does class start?
10:15. Class starts at 10:15.
10:15. Precisely. Why have you come to my class so early in the morning?
It's just that we're studying the Great Depression, and I think it's a really interesting time, and wanted to come in early and ask questions.
Are you having me on? Pulling my leg? Pulling the proverbial wool over my proverbial eyes?
No, I don't think so.
Are you saying the reason you came to class early is because you're interested in learning?
I didn't know that was wrong.
Don't be smart with me.
Sorry.
Do you want to give your fellow students a bad name?
No.
No one comes to class early, and they certainly don't ask questions. Haven't you seen them? All slouching, glowering, and doodling in their textbooks. Don't you know how you're supposed to behave?
I guess not.
You're throwing off the entire learning curve.
I didn't mean to.
Are you trying to give me a bad name? Make it look like I care about my students?
But you're a good teacher!
What did you say?
You're a good teacher.
Be quiet.
You make history fun and exciting.
Don't say that.
And you know something else?
I can't believe you're saying this. Someone will
This
hear.
whole tough guy thing? A sham, an act!
It is not.
A lie.
No.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. You love teaching.
Shut up. Shut up.
And you love kids.
Ah!
You do care about your students.
Low blow, Mr. Montgomery. Low blow.
Try to deny it. Just try to deny it. I've seen the way you teach. You're the best teacher I've ever had. And I don't care who knows it. Miss Smith's a good teacher. Miss Smith's a good teacher.
Enough! No more. Well, Mr. Montgomery, clearly you have me behind the 8 ball. What are your terms?
What?
What's your price? What do I have to do to stop you from spreading this vicious, malevolent gossip about me?
I get to come in early and ask questions.
Too much. You're asking for too much.
And ask questions. Then I won't tell anybody what I know. I'll even throw in a few bad stories about you because I'm in a good mood.
What about nicknames? Can you call me some god-awful nicknames? Battle Axe? Death Breath? No Neck Smith?
All right. But I'm not going to do the one about the bad breath. It's just cruel. Deal?
Deal.
Package for Miss Lois Lane for your Bianca. Package for Miss Lois Lane for your Bianca. Package for Miss Lois Lane. Package for Miss Lois Lane. Package for Miss Lois Lane. Your Bianca. Ha! Sweet Bianca, while rehearsing with Bianca, she's the darling I adore. Off stage I found she's been around, but I still love her more and more. So I've written her this love song, though I'm just an amateur. I'll sing it through for all of you to see if it's worthy of her. Are you listening? Bianca, Bianca, there's nothing I would not do. Bianca, Bianca, you better answer yes or Papa Spanker to win you. Bianca, there's nothing I would not do. I would gladly give up coffee for Sanka, because Sanka, Bianca, for you. Bianca, Bianca, there's nothing I would not do. Bianca, Bianca, you better be answering yes or Papa's gonna wanna Papa Spanker. Ooh, to win you. Bianca, there's nothing I would not do. I would gladly give up coffee for Sanka. Boo. Because Sanka, Bianca for you.
Yeah, come on. That's my bestie. Let's go, Lolo. I've seen you drink a Capri Sun faster than that. What are you doing? Come on.
Mila, I don't I don't feel so good. Can you get me to a toilet?
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Did you seriously just spill your drink on me, Kate? I'm just kidding. It's all good, girl.
Let it out. That's good. Just let it out.
Jeez, I don't remember the last time I thrown up from chugging a cold one with the boys. Something is wrong, man.
Calm down, Logan.
No, Mila, listen. Yeah, we have 3 days until graduation. I have nothing figured out. I don't even know my major. You know, bad things happen in the real world. You have it all planned out. And
I guess I'm really good at hiding things then. My best friend since, year 1? Doesn't even know when I'm about to break.
Mila, I'm sorry. I felt so caught up in my own problems. I didn't see you were struggling too.
No, I don't blame you, but I have no clue what I'm doing either, and adulthood literally starts in 3 days, Logan. 3!
It's all getting so serious so fast. I mean, I feel like yesterday we were starting freshman year and eating grilled cheeses and swinging in the park.
That was yesterday. Minus the whole freshman thing.
How do we know what to expect from a world that we've never really lived in?
Death.
Mila, I'm serious. I'm scared.
Death is serious. And so are taxes and rent and a lifelong career and cancer and losing old friends. Logan, promise me you won't ever leave my side.
Hey, we are best friends until we are in the dirt together. Got it? Oh, and if you ever become one of those god-awful sorority pests, I will personally drag you out of college myself.
If I become a sorority girl, Alpha Phi, woo! I'm personally going to off myself. Logan.
Yeah?
Grandma Lucy and Grandma G both got their lives sucked out of them by cancer. And I guess I've never really understood it. It'll attack the most loving mother, the plumpest grandma, or even the fiercest feline. It's slow at first, and then all of a sudden there's like this python just wrapped around your neck, cutting off every last bit of oxygen you have left until you're just gone, lifeless, dead.
We're being dramatic, but You're so right. Death and devastation is all around us.
Freaking sucks.
No, I don't know what I want to do tomorrow, let alone what I want to do for the rest of my life. I mean, I self-sabotage all the time. Like yesterday, I skipped the SAT because I knew if I'd take it, that would be the start of everything. College would offer the college essays that I'd have you write for me. The countless amount of times I'd come home and my mom would say, "Oh, I'm so proud of you." Well, there's nothing to be proud of. I'm normal.
Logan, you have to go to the makeup day. It's at 5:15 a.m. the day before graduation. I will drive you, and we can get Smith's coffee one last time, and then walk into the school for the final time. And there is so much for you to be proud of. I mean, you practically have 10 D1 football scholarships just lined up for you. And you are compassionate and kind, and deep down you're smart. But most importantly, you're you. You're an incredible person, and I won't accept you saying otherwise.
If it wasn't for you, I'd probably be a dancer, and I wouldn't be the vertical kind.
You couldn't make it in that profession, and you know it.
No, I could go farther than you could.
Oh, really? You really think that?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do.
Logan,
Yeah?
life is getting serious. There's a real terrifying world out there that we're becoming a part of, and frankly, I don't think either of us are ready. And do you understand the amount of debt I'm just gonna willingly put myself in?
What do you mean?
My parents don't have the money for college after my grandmother's battles with cancer, let alone money for med school.
Well, I'm sorry. But we'll get through this. I mean, you always get through the absolute toughest of times. And I'll be there with you every step of the way. You know that. And my mom and I can help you with the money.
No.
No, I insist. My mother loves you more than she loves me, Mila.
I'm not taking your charity. I don't want your money, Logan. That was not my point in saying that. My point was to express to you the massive amounts of stress I am under. How every morning I wake up feeling like I am drowning. Like I'm drowning in this future that I'm not even prepared for. I don't even know why I came to this party tonight.
I know why. Because you finally wanted to have some fun. I mean, Mila, you try to please everyone. Your parents, teachers, me. You never please yourself. I mean, Mila, I finally see it. You wake up and work out every day before school because you think if you don't, you'll get cancer. You go to school and you smile at every single peer because you know how it feels to get a dirty look. You go volunteer or work after school. You sleep, 4 hours some nights because these assignments that you find vital to finish. Mila, you are prepared. You have already grown into the compassionate, kind, and dedicated person that you are meant to become.
No one has ever given me any recognition for that. I mean, my own parents hardly even know I'm there.
Mila, you know they love you, even if they poorly show it.
I cannot talk about my parents right now.
Well, that's fine. We don't have to, but someday we should have another talk about them. I mean, like you always say, it's not good to keep things in. If only you take your own advice for a change.
You think you're so clever, don't you?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Look at us. On the bathroom floor at the last high school party we'll probably ever be at.
Aw, it's bittersweet. I'm going to miss this.
I have an idea. I'll be right back. All right, here, take this.
Okay, party animal.
All right. Cheers to adulthood. Between two of the bestest friends.
Cheers, Mila. You'll always be my best friend.
Hey Mom, it's Lex. Thought you'd be in your hotel room or something, but completely wasn't thinking about the time zones, was I? Oh. Well, I just wanted to make sure that you were okay. Could have just texted you, but... Can you just call back as soon as possible? It's nothing serious. I'm not getting sick or anything. Me and Uncle Rick have been talking about how the school's closed, and he said that his friend got laid off, that his other friend that's some kind of millionaire said that they've been talking about martial law. I'm sure that Janie's called or texted, but she was crying today because of all those stupid articles gossiping about stuff they hear in bathroom stalls instead of from actual doctors. But now the doctors are saying some stuff that's worse. Look, Mommy, I just really want you to come home. I'm not naive. I don't think everything they've been saying is true. I mean, when was the last time the country was under martial law? Lincoln? It's the small things that are really freaking me out. There are practically tumbleweeds in the street when I'm walking to work. All those people with masks just keep looking around like someone's about to freaking shoot them. And I can't do anything because I'm trying to stop Janie or Uncle Rick from having a panic attack and boarding up the house. Can you just call back really soon? I think your work should let you guys leave earlier than they planned, okay? I love you. And call me back. Please.
Hello, welcome to David's Head. I'm David's right brain. I'm in charge of all his emotions, whether they be happy, excitement, joy, sadness, fear, anxiety, and depression. Oh, that's left brain. He's not that fun. He just does everything that involves thinking, counting, numbers, words.
Basically everything that he is too lazy and unfocused to do. As right brain just said, I am the left brain. I am in charge of David's logic, his mathematical skills, and his ability to solve scientific problems. I help David to choose the most logical decision that will help benefit us later on in life.
Is that why when you make decisions, you have me close my eyes and count to the highest number I can? Because I've only ever gotten up to 17 because that's how old David is.
Can we hurry this up? David is going to wake up soon, so I need to be ready to make his decisions.
We need to be ready.
That's what I said.
It's starting.
Okay, so we're going to want to shower first, so that way we still have time to get dressed, brush our teeth, eat breakfast, and get to school half an hour early.
What's the rush? I think we look fine.
So we need something that can keep us fueled until lunch, but keep us productive throughout the morning.
Ooh, bacon and eggs sounds really good right now.
Bran muffin and plain oatmeal it is then.
We should fly a kite or something. Go outside and climb a tree. We don't really do anything anymore.
So we can either wait a few minutes for the bus to get there 2 minutes early, or if we start walking now, we can be there right on time.
I thought you said we would be super early.
Well, that was before I had to finish the homework you forgot to do last night during my break.
It's not even due for another week left. What's the point of it? What's the point of doing it now when there's other work I'm already going to do at the last minute? Besides, you're the one who left the TV on. You know that distracts me. It's so shiny and colorful. And oh my gosh, is that a penny? Even better, a nickel.
Are you done?
It's so shiny.
Anyways, back to work. We now have 2 minutes until the bus gets here, so I can continue studying for the test first period.
Can I help?
No.
Why not?
Are you able to do quadratic equations, examine Shakespearean poetry, and memorize every country in Africa?
I understood like half of that.
Exactly.
What does that mean?
It's the abbreviation of the state we've been living in since we were born.
I knew that. I was just testing you.
Whatever. We're at school anyways.
Heather!
What do you think you're doing?
I'm gonna ask Heather out. He's been wanting to for months now, but you won't let me ask her. You just make us stand there and basically just stalk her.
No. It's not stalking. It's gathering data to serve the future purpose of asking her out. So that way, we will have the perfect date and know everything she likes for a date, and not have to worry about backstory because we already know everything about her.
Yeah, that's what stalking is.
Well, what are we supposed to do? Just ask her out right here in front of everyone?
Yes, and I don't see the problem.
This is why I make the decisions.
We make the decisions.
No, I mean me, myself, I.
Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean?
It means I'm the only logical person here. You act on impulse and nothing else, so how is anything supposed to get done when you just want to procrastinate everything and end up making my job harder?
So what if I'm impulsive? It's better than following a schedule that's tighter than that tie you're always insisting on wearing. I'm literally the only other part of David that will ever see you. Lighten up.
Lighten up? You want me to lighten up? Because of you, I don't get to lighten up. Every single time I do something, there you are, right behind me, trying to take control and do everything wrong. You're too emotional and sporadic. You're no good for doing anything other than making David cry during movies. I mean, come on. How many times can you watch Toy Story 3 and cry like a baby at the end?
You know what? So what if I'm all over the place, huh? So what if I'm messy and not as smart as you, and I can't focus on anything that isn't animated? At least I let him have more decisions. That's just what's healthy for him, or the most efficient way to do something. At least I let him have fun and get to be happy and sad and all the other emotions. When you're in control, he doesn't feel anything. He doesn't get to be scared if his work is going to get him a good grade. He doesn't get to be happy and surprised when he aces a test. He doesn't even get to be adventurous and ask a girl out. And when you're in control, you'll never find out what happens if he does.
Fine, I can do both of our jobs better than you ever could. Hey, Wright.
What do you want?
I'm sorry about what I said.
No, you're not.
No, really, I am. I shouldn't have said that. You're not that bad to work with. You have your moments.
Like what?
Oh, you're good at making graphs for science stuff.
Computer does that.
Well, how about this? Remember the first party we went to, and you told that joke that made everyone laugh? That was pretty amazing.
Really? You liked it?
Yes, it had defensible claims and was based on scientific evidence. So yes.
You mean it was funny?
That's what I said.
Well, if it wasn't for your stalking...
Analyzing.
Right. Analyzing. If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have found out about the party. Plus, I learned about that joke from watching those weird Netflix documentaries you always have on.
You watched the documentaries?
What else am I going to do? There's literally nothing to do.
Right. So, do you want to take over for a while?
Hey, Left.
Yes.
We just got in the hallway, right?
Yes. And?
How long was our argument?
About 5 minutes in our time. Why?
Well, we're standing in an empty hallway with a teacher saying that we have a week's worth of detention for standing there for 20 minutes.
What?
Did I miss anything?
No, I paused the movie when you left the room.
Oh, thanks, but you didn't have to.
You're welcome, but it was kind of more like I literally cannot get through watching this trash movie alone, so I must wait for my sister to return so my brain won't explode, looking at Brendan Fraser's smug, mummy-slaying grin alone kind of situation. I love you, though.
Love you, too.
Oh my god, the CGI is terrible. I cannot take it seriously.
It was like the 90s. Give them a break.
Fine. You know, I wonder if this is really how ancient Egyptians looked. Like, you know Hollywood, their motto is, be historically accurate, but I think adding a bustier to the women's garments would be absolutely innovative.
Come on, they're not thinking about it that way.
Oh, please, tell that to Megan Fox. These movie productions are sleazy. Period.
I know.
Oh my god, there's a kissing booth too. We have to watch it.
Why would you want to watch the kissing booth?
Believe it or not, Wattpad stories turned into movies can get even worse. It's called sequels. Why wouldn't you want to make fun of that disaster?
Because if I'm going to watch a movie, I'd like to enjoy it.
Enjoy criticizing it.
Well, unlike you, I don't like making fun of people and what they create when I know I couldn't make anything half as decent.
Dude, I'm not trying to.
And the only films you've made were on your phone's camera. It's not an artistic choice, Millie. It's called being poor.
Are you kidding me? You know.
Please don't start. I just want to watch the movie.
What did you mean by I?
Nope.
You can't just say that crap and. First
I
off,
just can't let it go.
First off, I don't get paid to make my films. These dimwits do, so they should be better.
Okay.
And what is the harm in pointing out that films have mistakes?
Because that's all you do with the movies we watch. I just want to enjoy them.
Yeah, enjoy watching Free Willy when the real whale Kiko was only a cub when it was taken from its home and forced to do tricks.
You know I didn't know that until you told me, so you can't blame me for my 6th grade birthday party theme.
And the after movie. Oh my god, if there was a town named Toxic, those two would be the mayors.
Okay, but why make fun of rom-coms?
Because they're
non-toxic rom-coms. To All the Boys I Loved Before, 13 Going on 30, Love Simon, 10 Things I Hate About You.
Because they're cheesy. And isn't it suspicious that you could only think of a few non-toxic rom-coms?
That's not a valid response. Being cheesy doesn't get you in jail. You think any movie that isn't by A24 or directed by Scorsese is some scam with no symbolism. Look, some movies just aren't a masterpiece with symbolism that you need to analyze, and if it's not one, it isn't bad.
I see where you're coming from. But you can't act like movies with bad storytelling, terrible composition, and bad acting are remotely good.
Lifetime movies?
Lifetime movies.
Well, that's fair. But who says you're the one that gets to decide all this?
I'm a novice, I'll admit it. But I've put time and research into this stuff. I know what I'm talking about.
You never let anyone disagree with you.
No, I don't.
When Jason said that his favorite movie was Jurassic Park, you just went on and on about the gender normative color coding of their clothing and how it perpetuated sexism. You wouldn't let it go. He ended up crying.
Oh, that's because he's a wimp who doesn't want to acknowledge the truths about society.
He's 6 years old.
I'll admit I was a little overzealous. It's just, I'm not trying to say that I hate these movies, or that they're as bad as Lifetime movies. They can be classics, but they may still have problematic tropes. Like the white savior in To Kill a Mockingbird, or the continuous use of villains with big noses as a mockery to Jewish people.
So what? So characters with big noses are banned from cinema?
That's the thing. There aren't a lot of protagonists with big noses. It's only focused on the villains.
Okay, so maybe I shouldn't defend every movie, but you...
I shouldn't voice my comments about everything. Or think that simpler movies are bad.
Agreed.
Now, can we continue to watch the masterpiece that is 1990 CGI Beatles? It was a joke. It was a joke.
Ouch! What was that for?
My film was an artistic choice.
Oh, come on. You just don't have the money.
Miss, please don't start. You're the one that started it.
You were talking crap that whole conversation.
About the movie.
About the movie.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, Mr. Calico.
How have you been?
Oh, fine.
Good. Well, come on in, have a seat.
Okay. So, what made you decide to come in here today?
Well, Sam, you've had pretty, good grades throughout the first few, months of school, but in the past 2 weeks, your essay grades have started to drop, and
Yeah, I just think that your classes have gotten a bit harder, Mr. Calico.
I could see that happening, but I'm And that's not what's going on here. Like I said, these grades have just been, well, strange for a student like you. I mean, if I started giving you guys assignments saying like, I don't know, what, annotate every 10 pages of the Bible or something, I could see everybody's grades dropping. Yeah, of course. But we've been doing work roughly of the same caliber throughout the whole year, just, different books, all of which, you've shown a clear understanding of. And the online learning didn't seem to affect you at all, really. And when we got back, you were fine. And, most students have actually been pretty thankful of your help. Sam, this is just out of character. Did something happen while you were completely remote? Sam?
Yeah, no, nothing happened. No.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, this is a safe space, Sam. I'm not going to tell anyone anything.
I know. It's just, never mind.
You don't have to tell me anything either, Sam. I just, wanted to strike up this conversation if you wanted to talk.
Okay, thank you. Have you ever done something just so, out of character that, looking in front of a mirror doesn't feel real anymore?
What do you mean?
What I'm trying to say is, how do I say this? The thing you see in the mirror, like you can't believe it yourself. It's almost become like this outline of what you were but aren't anymore.
Oh, no, that makes sense. I mean, high school's time of, a lot of self-doubt. And, at times, even kids who never would have, looked down on themselves.
No, not that. Not necessarily good or bad. More of,
And indifference?
Is that the word?
Maybe it could be.
It's like a moment of, who are you? And you don't hate it or like it. It's just how you feel.
I might be able to help you if you can tell me what happened.
I don't know, Mr. Kelga. I mean, I really want to. It's just... I ran over your cat.
What?
I'm so sorry. It was late and I was already in a hurry to get home because I was pushing curfew. And then I turned down my street and all of a sudden I felt this thud and I got out of my car to check and, well, I don't think your cat suffered at all. I know he didn't.
Really?
I'm so sorry. I didn't know how to handle. I didn't know how to tell you. And every time I looked at one of your assignments, it's all I could think about was that thud.
I've been looking for my cat for 2 weeks, Sam. Why didn't you tell me?
I just told you I didn't know how to.
Wait. How do you know that my cat was missing, that the dead cat is for sure mine? I mean, this could be anybody's cat for all we're talking about.
Yeah, it was Mittens.
I just don't know what to say, Sam. I've spent the past 2 weeks calling for him, and I was starting to get worried he was stuck in something or lost somewhere. At least he wasn't starving anywhere. Look, it clearly doesn't seem like your fault. I think you would have done what anyone would have done to, handle this mess. Thank you for telling me, though. You ended up doing what was right.
But yeah, I guess.
You can go now, unless.
No, I'll head out now. I promise. I didn't see him coming. I swear. I just.
David, you didn't mean to.
Okay, bye-bye.
Wait, Sam?
Yeah.
What did you do with his body? What, did you just leave him there?
No, not exactly. The body ended up moving away.
Wait. What do you mean? I thought you said that he died.
I'm so sorry. I didn't stop it from
Well,
coming.
did he die or did he not? Is he just still out there roaming the bodies with some messed up body? What is the matter with you? I thought you meant that he died instantly.
He did die. He did die. He did. I told you the truth. He died instantly. I promise. I swear on my life. I made sure of it, really.
Oh, so my dead cat just got up and walked away on his own.
No. He was dragged away.
What? Sam, what do you mean?
So I was standing at my car, looking over the dead cat's body. I assure you he was dead, wasn't breathing or